So, my second favorite Battle Royale to H1Z1 is actually making a comeback. Not really, but I mean, it's playable right now and has 20-some plus players, around 20 to 25. And it's a 50-player Battle Royale anyway, plus they already implemented dynamic zones back when it was out, so it's, pretty good right now. You can play and have small zones and, have about 20 people in a game and get to enjoy it again. Now, Islands of Nine, if you didn't know, it actually had a lot of hype back when it came out. They had huge streamers. I'm sure they paid all of them, but actually Shroud and Dr. Disrespect and all them really enjoyed the game. I was an early playtester for the game, so I got to play it from the beginning and get to test it in the early phases. I got to put in like 300 hours before the game even came out, and I absolutely love the game. I put in a ton of hours. I mean, 300 before the game even came out. And unfortunately, once the game came out, the day that it dropped, their servers took a shit, and it completely crashed it. Now, all of us early playtesters told them that it was going to crash the game, and we told them that they should stress test the servers with a lot of people, and they said that they were not going to do that because they didn't want to let people play until it was supposed to come out. And what do you know? You put 10,000 people, or I think like 7,000, whatever it hit the day that it came out, on the servers, and it completely crashed them, and they went to shit in front of all the viewers that Dr. Disrespect and Shroud and everybody else had, so it completely failed after that. But one of the old devs, or somebody from the old dev team, has been trying to bring it back, and he obviously brought servers back up, but they're on the actual test build. So once you download the game, if you do have it from back in the day, I know a lot of people that watch me still have it. I tweeted it out and like 40 people said that they were going to hop on. If you want to hop onto the game, you have to go into your properties of your game on Steam and enter a code. I'll have that code down in the description, and it basically updates it to the current build that's on the test side of things that you can actually play on. It's not pushed through to live yet, but they are, I think, planning on pushing it through to live. One of the biggest issues that the game also had was it cost $25, and for a lot of people that was like a lot of money to spend on a battle royale. Obviously all the pro players from like other battle royales and stuff went and played it, and everybody that was dedicated to BRs, but for a casual person that's going to go and spend $25 on a battle royale from a small indie dev company, I don't really see it. So that was also a point that made it have issues and not go as well as it should have. I don't think they ever went free to play with it, so I don't know. You can look it up on Steam if you want to. Obviously, I've had it for years now. I've had it for like probably, I think it's been 5 years at this point since this game came out, 4 or 5 years. But you can check on Steam. If it is changed to free to play, then you can download it if you want to. If you've never played it before, it's a first-person battle royale, and I think it's a pretty fun game. When you're in the lobby, you get to play a little gun game where you get to shoot through every single gun in the game and get to, upgrade your gun each time that you get a kill as you run through every single gun. If you're in game, you get a shield that is constantly refreshing. Once kind of like Halo shields, once you get shot, it breaks, and then it, refreshes after a few seconds. It actually didn't used to be that way, and I think it's a little weird now that it is that way. Used to, you had to find a shield thing on the ground and actually get your shield from that, but now it just regenerates. You can also scrap guns around the map and grenades and attachments, and then use the scrap to upgrade your gun, and then that way you can put an ACOG on your gun. Your gun has to be upgraded to a level 3 to put an ACOG on it, because when the game came out, you could put an ACOG on the gun just straight up, and it was broken as shit, and everybody abused it. But now you gotta, do a lot of scrapping items to get it, so it's a little bit more balanced. For me, I really enjoyed the game personally. I loved it. I actually got signed to a professional team back in the day. I got into the H1Z, or the Islands of Nine Invitational when it first came out with Imperial Hal and all the old BR pros. I got like 3rd for most kills on the day at the in the invitational tourney. It was a lot of fun. I got early playtesting, so I had a early playtester's helmet that was like a construction helmet. I had the Islands of Nine Invitational AK that only the people that competed in the invitational got. I dedicated a lot of my time to this game, and it was sad to see it die off, but the devs were always pretty incompetent, and they actually took away a lot of the tester skins and stuff just for them saying like certain kind of negative things about the game, like, oh, it's dying, or oh, it's gonna fail, or oh, it did bad on release date. So that right there was a red flag immediately, and then the devs started blocking people on Twitter and shit. And I think I seen a thing a while ago that the devs took the money and opened a business in Florida. I tracked it back. I was going to do a whole video on it, but I was like, this is not worth the time to even dig into. But I did dig into it just for, my own personal amusement. And I think they opened some kind of like, I want to say it was like a carpet company or some. They opened some kind of company. If I could find the old screenshots, I'll like dig that back up. But they opened some kind of company in Florida with an LLC and all that shit with all the money from Islands of Nine. So I don't think they're coming back. In this gameplay though, you'll see me use the MK. It's a level 3. I got all that scrap off of the guy that I killed previously, and then I put an ACOG on the MK. So it makes it really OP. Obviously, I end up winning the game. Like I said though, this video is just a little trip down memory lane and a little shout out to anybody that's still around that played it back in the day. I know when I tweeted it out, like I said, a lot of people were interested interested in playing it. So if you know, find this video, you happen upon it, and you used to play the game back in the day, or if you've never even heard of it before and you want to give it a try, then sure, go give it a try right now. There's a ton of people on it. Like I said, half a lobby feels, and with the, you know, dynamic zones and all that good stuff, it keeps the games fast-paced, and you can have a lot of fun while it is playable right now. I don't think it'll come back by any means. I don't think it's going to make some huge comeback. It's obviously going to have to, you know, go a long way, have a lot more development, have maybe free to play, and then maybe it could get some players, you know, like Royale and stuff had for a while. Also, I kind of just wanted to bring light to a game that I thought deserved a lot better than it got. It was a solid game, and they had a great idea. They wanted to be like a, you know, fast-paced PUBG type of thing. I always said that I loved PUBG's gunplay, but I hated the slow movement and the slow-paced battle royale that it was. So this game took the fast-paced version of it and then put PUBG guns into it. So it was a lot of fun for me. It made me really enjoy it. I think they had a great idea, but unfortunately, it was not well executed. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. I would really appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.